Every shirt you wore today, every sheet you slept in last night, every outfit you put on your child this morning, all of it was washed in something. And that something does not fully rinse out. Detergent residue stays in fabric fibers and sits against your skin for hours every single day. I'm Jay, and after going through EWG safety data, dermatology research, and real consumer lawsuits, I found 11 laundry detergents leaving toxins on your clothes, and 3 that actually don't. Subscribe now so you never miss another exposed truth. The detergents leaving toxins on your clothes. Number 11. Gain Original. That famous Gain smell is exactly the problem. It comes from a synthetic fragrance mixture Procter & Gamble is not required to disclose. One word on the label hiding potentially hundreds of undisclosed chemicals. The EWG rates. Gain Original in F. That fragrance mixture commonly contains phthalates the CDC has measured in over 90% of Americans tested and directly linked to hormone disruption. The smell staying on your clothes after washing is not freshness. It is a chemical residue pressed against your skin all day. Cons. EWG rating of F. Synthetic fragrance hides hundreds of undisclosed compounds. Phthalates linked to hormone disruption by CDC. Scent residue stays in fabric and contacts skin continuously. One of the heaviest fragrance loads in the detergent category. Price. Around $10 to $12. Number 10. Tide Original. Tide is the #1 selling detergent in America, but Tide Original contains synthetic fragrance. 1,4-dioxane, a probable human carcinogen flagged by the EPA, and methylisothiazolinone, named Allergen of the Year by the American Contact Dermatitis Society. Dermatologists frequently trace unexplained skin rashes and eczema flares back to laundry detergent, and Tide is the most commonly named brand in those cases. The most trusted laundry name in America earns an F from the EWG. Cons. EWG rating of F. Contains 1,4-dioxane, EPA-flagged probable carcinogen. Methylisothiazolinone named Allergen of the Year. Most frequently named detergent in dermatologist-traced skin reactions. Synthetic fragrance residue remains in fabric after washing. Price. Around $12 to $15. Number 9. Arm & Hammer Clean Burst. The baking soda name creates the same false reassurance here that it does on their toothpaste. Arm & Hammer Clean Burst contains synthetic fragrance, sodium borate, and optical brighteners, synthetic chemicals that coat fabric fibers to make clothes appear whiter. Optical brighteners do not wash out. They are designed to stay in the fabric permanently. The EU has flagged them for skin sensitization. You are wearing them against your skin every day and washing them into the water supply with every load. Cons. Optical brighteners permanently coat fabric and contact skin daily. EU flagged optical brighteners for skin sensitization. Sodium borate linked to reproductive toxicity in EWG data. Synthetic fragrance with undisclosed composition. Baking soda branding masks multiple flagged ingredients. Price. Around $10 to $12. Persil markets itself as the premium detergent, the one serious about clean. The EWG rates it AD. The formula contains synthetic fragrance, sodium lauryl sulfate, and ethanolamine, flagged by the EWG for respiratory toxicity, particularly in poorly ventilated laundry spaces, which is most people's laundry rooms. Paying more for Persil gets you a more expensive label and a formula the EWG considers only marginally safer than Tide. Premium pricing does not buy a premium safety standard here. Cons. EWG rating of D despite premium positioning. Ethanolamine flagged for respiratory toxicity in enclosed spaces. SLS in a formula, leaving residue on worn fabric daily. Synthetic fragrance with no disclosed breakdown. Higher price reflects marketing, not safety improvement. Price. Around $14 to $18. Number 7. All Free Clear. All Free Clear is sold specifically as the sensitive skin detergent. Dermatologists have historically recommended it. That reputation deserves scrutiny. The free and clear name means free of fragrance and dyes only, not free of all concerning ingredients. The formula still contains ethanolamine and sodium borate, both flagged in EWG data for toxicity. The EWG rates it AC. For a product sold to the most chemically sensitive people in the population, AC is not a passing grade. Cons. EWG rating of C despite sensitive skin medical positioning. Ethanolamine flagged for respiratory toxicity. Sodium borate linked to reproductive toxicity concerns. Free and clear refers to fragrance and dyes only, not all flagged ingredients. Dermatologist recommendation not supported by full ingredient safety profile. Price. Around $10 to $13. Have you been using All Free Clear because a doctor recommended it for sensitive skin? Comment: trusted the wrong one below. A lot of people are about to say the same thing. Number 6. Downy Ultra Fabric Softener. Fabric softener contacts your clothes in the final rinse and stays there. Downy Ultra contains synthetic fragrance at one of the heaviest loads of any laundry product: dihydrogenated tallow dimethyl ammonium chloride, a quaternary ammonium compound the EPA flagged for skin irritation and aquatic toxicity, and artificial dyes with zero fabric benefit. The EWG rates it an F. The softness you feel is a chemical coating on the fabric. That coating is what your skin touches for 8 hours while you sleep. Cons: EWG rating of F. Quaternary ammonium compound flagged by EPA for toxicity. Heaviest synthetic fragrance load of any product on this list. Artificial dyes in a product contacting skin during sleep. Chemical softening coating stays in fabric permanently. Price: around $8 to $10. Number 5. Purex Dirt Lift Action. Purex is the budget detergent found in dollar stores across America, and the formula reflects that price directly. It contains synthetic fragrance, optical brighteners, sodium borate, and linear alkylbenzene sulfonate, a surfactant the EWG flags as a moderate aquatic toxin contaminating the water supply with every wash cycle. The families buying Purex because it is the most affordable option are the same families least able to manage the health consequences of chronic chemical exposure. Budget pricing in detergent, like budget pricing in baby food, means the safety corners were cut first. Cons: linear alkylbenzene sulfonate flagged as moderate aquatic toxin. Optical brighteners coat fabric permanently. Sodium borate linked to reproductive toxicity. Synthetic fragrance with no disclosed breakdown. Budget pricing built on the highest flagged concern ingredient profiles. Price: around $6 to $8. Number 4. Woolite Delicates. Woolite is the detergent for your most expensive fabrics, the clothes you care enough about to wash separately. The gentle and delicate positioning implies a gentler formula. The EWG rates it a D. Woolite contains cocamide DEA, classified as a possible human carcinogen by the IARC, synthetic fragrance, and preservatives the EWG flags at moderate to high concern. The gentleness claim refers to fabric fiber protection only. It says nothing about what the residue does to the skin wearing those clothes afterward. Cons: EWG rating of D, despite delicate, gentle positioning. Cocamide DEA, classified as possible human carcinogen by IARC. Synthetic fragrance in a product for close contact fabrics. Preservatives rated moderate to high concern by EWG. Gentle claim applies to fabric fibers, not to human skin. Price: around $8 to $10. Number 3. Snuggle Fabric Softener. A teddy bear, a baby's blanket, the feeling of clean warmth. Snuggle built its brand on the softest possible imagery, and the formula underneath is one of the most concerning on this list. Snuggle contains heavy synthetic fragrance, quaternary ammonium compounds the EPA links to asthma development with repeated exposure, and Blue 1 and Yellow 5 dyes the Center for Science and the Public Interest flagged for behavioral effects in children. Children sleep in Snuggle-softened sheets and wear Snuggle-softened pajamas every night. The bear on the bottle is doing a lot of work to distract from what is inside it. Cons: quaternary ammonium compounds linked to asthma development by EPA research. Heavy synthetic fragrance load. Blue 1 and Yellow 5 flagged for behavioral effects in children. Children sleep in and wear this chemical residue daily. Comfort brand imagery directly contradicts the safety profile. Price: around $7 to $9. Number 2. Tide Pods. Tide Pods are the most convenient laundry format in America. The problem with pods is concentration. Everything in the Tide formula exists at significantly higher levels than liquid detergent because the full dose is compressed into one small film. Concentrated 1,4-dioxane. Concentrated methylisothiazolinone, concentrated synthetic fragrance. Every load. The American Association of Poison Control Centers also recorded over 50,000 pediatric exposure cases between 2012 and 2017. The convenience format solved a dosing problem and created several larger ones. Cons: every flagged Tide ingredient at higher concentration than liquid. Over 50,000 pediatric poisoning exposure cases recorded 2012 to 2017. EWG rating of F1. 4-dioxane probable carcinogen in concentrated dose. Methylisothiazolinone allergen of the year in every single pod. Price: around $15 to $18. Number 1. Gain Fireworks Scent Booster. Gain Fireworks is added on top of your detergent, meaning its fragrance chemical load is entirely separate from whatever your detergent already contains. The EWG rates it an F. Independent testing detected phthalates and synthetic musk compounds in fabric residue remaining after a full wash and dry cycle. You are not adding freshness. You are adding a second layer of undisclosed fragrance chemicals on top of the first layer from your detergent, and both are staying in your clothes, your sheets, and your children's pajamas. This is the most unnecessary chemical exposure on the entire list. Marketed as a luxury upgrade. Cons: EWG rating of F. Added on top of an already flagged detergent. Phthalates detected in fabric residue after full wash and dry cycle. Second fragrance layer compounds total exposure significantly. Synthetic musks remain in clothing after laundering. Highest unnecessary chemical load on this list dressed as a luxury product. Price: around $8 to $10. Now you know what to pull out of the laundry room. Here is what belongs there instead. The three that don't. Number 3. 7th generation free and clear. No synthetic fragrance, no optical brighteners, no dyes, no chlorine bleach. The EWG rates it an A, the highest possible score in the detergent category. The surfactants are plant-derived and fully disclosed without hiding behind ingredient loopholes. It is one of the only mainstream detergents where you can independently verify the full formula. Fragrance-free and genuinely safe for sensitive skin because the formula earns that claim rather than just printing it. Pros: EWG, rating of A, no synthetic fragrance, optical brighteners, dyes, or chlorine bleach. Full formula transparently disclosed. Plant-derived surfactants independently verifiable. Sensitive skin claim earned by formula, not marketing. Price: around $10 to $12. Number 2. Molly's Suds. Original laundry powder? Molly's Suds was founded by a mother after losing a newborn to environmental chemical exposure. The mission behind this brand is not a marketing story. It is the reason the brand exists. The formula contains 5 ingredients total: sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate, oxygen whitener, peppermint essential oil, and montmorillonite clay. That is the entire list. No synthetic fragrance, no optical brighteners, no flagged preservatives. EWG rating of A. 5 ingredients you can verify in under 2 minutes. That level of honesty is almost impossible to find in this category. Pros: EWG rating of A. Only 5 total ingredients, all fully verifiable. No synthetic fragrance, optical brighteners, or flagged preservatives. Founded in direct response to infant chemical exposure. One of the most transparent formulas in the entire laundry category. Price: around $18 to $20. Number 1. Branch Basics Concentrate. Branch Basics is the most transparent laundry product in the U.S. market right now. The formula is plant and mineral-based. Purified water, soap bark extract, diesel glucoside, cocoa glucoside, sodium bicarbonate, and a few other fully disclosed ingredients. No fragrance, no dyes, no optical brighteners, no skin sensitizing enzymes. EWG rating of A. 1 bottle of concentrate also replaces your all-purpose cleaner, bathroom cleaner, and dish soap. So you are not just cleaning up your laundry, you are removing the most flagged products from your entire home at once. Independent environmental health researchers consistently place it at the top of the clean household product category. Nothing hidden, nothing to hide. Pros: EWG rating of A. Full ingredient list disclosed with 0 loopholes. Replaces multiple household cleaning products with 1 bottle. Plant and mineral-based formula independently verified. No fragrance, dyes, optical brighteners, or sensitizing enzymes of any kind. Price: around $49 starter kit. Replaces multiple products. Clothes. Every single day you put clothes on your body washed in something. That something either stays clean against your skin or it does not. 11 brands on this list are leaving a chemical layer in your fabric your body absorbs hour by hour. 3 are not. The difference is right there on the back of the bottle. If you know what to look for, now you do. If this opened your eyes, subscribe and hit the bell. New exposed truth every single week.